Welcome students. I'm Dr. Angeline Priya, Assistant Professor working in Holy Cross Home Science College, and today we are going to see about South Asian literature. This is for 3rd BA English Literature students. And today we are going to see about A Thousand Splendid Suns written by Ahad Hossein. So let me say something about Ahad Hossein. Khaled Hossein was born on March 4th, 1965 in Kabul, in Afghanistan. At the age of 11, his family moved to France, and then after 4 years, they applied for asylum in the US. And they never returned to Afghanistan until 2001. So after 2001, when he came into Afghanistan, he felt like a tourist in his own country. All, all three of his novels became bestsellers. The novels are The Kite Runner, A Thousand Splendid Suns, and The Mountains Echoed. So they all got the bestseller award. So let me start the novel A Thousand Splendid Suns. So before get into the novel, let me say something about the settings of the Thousand Splendid Suns. This novel took place in Afghanistan from the at the early 1960s to early 2000s. The novel begins in Herat, and then they moves to the capital Kabul, and after that they travel to Pakistan, and they return back to Kabul. So this is the setting of the novel A Thousand Splendid Suns. So after that, let me say about the main characters in the novel. The main protagonist of the novel is Miriam. She is a strong and courageous girl. And Miriam's father is Jalil, and he is a rich movie theater owner who lives in Herat. And the mother of Miriam is Nana, and the wife of Jalil is Nana. And after that, Mariam is married to a man called Rashid, and he is a friend of Miriam's father Jalil, and he owns a shoe repair shop. And the next protagonist of the novel, the next heroine of the novel is Laila, and she is Rashid's second wife, whereas Miriam is the first wife and Laila is the second wife. And when we see about Laila's life, the parents of Laila are Fariba and Hakim, and she had two brothers, and their name is Ahmad and Noor. And then Laila has a neighbor, and his name is Tariq, and he is a lover of Laila. And for both Laila and Rashid, they had one daughter and a son, and the daughter name is Aziza, and the son name is Zalmai. So these are the main characters in the novel A Thousand Splendid Suns. So let me say the summary of the novel. Miriam's early life. Miriam is a young girl, and she is living with her mother Nana and in the city of Herat in Afghanistan. So Nana is a housemaid working in the wealthy cinema owner, a theater owner Jalil, and because of love between Jalil and Nana, they got pregnant. Nana got pregnant, but Jalil has also married many girls. And so Miriam is an illegitimate harami, so illegitimate daughter to Jalil. So Jalil makes this Miriam and Nana to live in a house, and he came once in a week, and he visit Miriam and Nana. Mm, once in a life, Miriam asked Jalil to take her to a cinema, a new cartoon, Pinocchio. So but he doesn't had time, and he rejects Miriam's interest. But one day Miriam went to Jalil house and in Herat, but the man and the ladies in the house make her to sleep in the veranda. And after that, so Mariam is felt very bad about the characters of Jalil's house. So she returned back. So when he comes back to home, she finds that her mother has hanged herself. So finally, she lost her mother. And after that, she comes and settled with Jalil as a servant in Jalil's house. So Miriam lives in the house of Jalil. Jalil makes an arrangement to marry Miriam to her friend Rashid in Kabul. So he is a shop owner, and he is an aged man, but without the proposal of Mariam, she got married to Rashid and went to Kabul. At first, Rashid is sweet and brings her gifts. And Miriam got pregnant 7 times, but she loses the baby each time because of her health complication. But so that Rashid is tortured Miriam verbally and physically. At one point, Jalil tries to visit Miriam in Kabul, but she will not see him. This is the first part of the novel, A Thousand Splendid Suns. So we will meet in the next part of the novel, The Thousand Splendid Suns. Thank you.